All right, let's get into it. Talk Tuesday here on the Beat 99.9 FM. My name is Segun alongside Simi Drey. In fact, sitting across Simi Drey because there's no alongside as far as what we're about to do is concerned. Today's Talk Tuesday brought to you by Fidelity Bank, and we are ready to go. So we posted on our social media about an hour ago asking you your opinions and asking you to chime in regarding today's debate, which is, can you share your password with your partner? Should they even have it? Seth, should they check your phone? What exactly are they looking for there? You know, these are valid questions, and Simi is going to obviously oppose and wants to make some points that obviously don't add up to anything, but I'll let her have the floor. Anyway.
Oh my days.
Anyway, it's the first one of series we're going to be doing on the Beat 99.
From the perspective of a person actually in a relationship, by the way. So.
Okay. Oh, so I don't know anything because I choose to be single.
You choose.
I choose to be.
I think Nadine already established that you can only choose when you have options.
Nadine has no say. She's not had a man for... Nadine is what? She's like 27. She's not had a man for... Obviously, she can't have a man as a child. I mean, that's wrong. She's had a man since she grew up, Let's just put it that way. A few boyfriends here and there, all these, oh, do you want lollipop? Oh, yeah. You know, that's not...
So Nadine is 27. How old are you, Segun?
Don't ask me. It's
exactly.
not about me. It's about you.
Exactly.
I don't know if she's 27. I'm guessing. All right, Simi. So why do you think it's okay to have your partner's access to your partner's social media platforms? Why?
Okay, so to be honest, right, if we're in a relationship, what is it exactly that we're hiding from each other? Number one, if we're in a relationship, we should have trust. We should have no boundaries because, like, you're the person I could potentially spend the rest of my life with. I mean, I'm talking about a serious boyfriend, girlfriend, or not your side chick, because that one I cannot help you. But if this is somebody you want to marry, if this is somebody you're already married to, then what exactly are you hiding from your partner? Segun, what exactly would you be hiding?
Now, if you trust me as your man, you wouldn't need to check my phone. How about that?
So it's not about checking your phone. It's about the principle, if that makes sense. So, like, there's a difference. So, like, for example, my boyfriend has access to my Instagram. My Instagram is on his phone.
Why?
And I'm logged into his Instagram on my phone.
Why?
Why not?
Why? What are you checking on this?
Why not?
Why are you in his Instagram? So when once he gets DMs, you see them.
Yeah, I do.
Do you respond to some of the DMs he gets?
Sometimes. But I'll tell him about it.
So does he get like flirtatious DMs like, hi, my name is Stephanie from...
I mean, like, I don't respond to the flirtatious DMs. Neither does he. But, like, if it's an important message and I know he's busy, then I'll respond on his behalf.
I'm trying to figure out why you guys have access to both your social media
let me tell you
platforms.
how it happened.
Yeah.
So I needed to post something on my phone, on Instagram, and it wasn't working for some reason. So I said, let me log into your phone and post it from your phone. And so after I did, he was like, okay, should I delete your account? And I was like, you can keep it if you want. But if you keep it, I should have yours as well. And so we have each other's. And we've had each other's for over a year now.
Hey, while I do, I can't do that.
But let me tell you something. I was in a relationship. Not a relationship. I was about to get into a relationship with a guy. And he never let me check his phone. He was always hiding his phone from me.
Rightly so.
And then one day, he opened his phone. He went to the gallery and some picture of a babe popped up. And then he closed his phone again. So I don't know if this was a babe that had been like hitting on him. I don't know if this was some random girl sent from a WhatsApp group. But why should I stop being paranoid about like what's going on in your phone? So for my boyfriend and I don't check his phone to look for things, but I have access to his phone because I know he's not hiding anything from me.
Yeah, but then why don't you take his word? My own is if you're in a relationship with someone, you trust someone.
Yeah.
So take their word for it. Now when they tell you that, look, babe, nothing. All right, there's no need to have access to my phone. I like my space personally, so this is never gonna happen. I don't care how much I love you. I don't care who you are. If you like be Rihanna, I don't care who you are. You can't have access to my social media. It's not possible. You know, there are DMs in there that, you know, well, I won't say they're flirtatious of sorts, but there's just something about that space.
I believe in boundaries. So the boundaries we have is that we're not allowed to check messages from people before we got into a relationship.
But have you checked out of curiosity that let me even see who
I have, but I've been honest with him about it.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I'll ask him, I'll say, like, I was scrolling down, I saw this message, I haven't opened it all, can I open it? If he says yes, no, hello. If he says no, to be honest, it's not my business. And I'll respect that. I respect that.
Well,
but anything from like when we actually started dating, like I believe in communication. I believe in being open. I don't believe in hiding anything. We're living in a society today where DNA test is trending on Twitter because people don't trust their spouses.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
Now,
my
that's
point.
why you go and you start snooping around. What I'm saying is.
So why were you messing around in the first place?
What's that mean?
So are you now saying people shouldn't check their partner's phones because they'll find out their partners are snooping around?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying respect. Take their word for it. When they tell you, babe, I love you, and I'm not cheating or doing anything.
And then DNA test comes up on Twitter.
Nah,
Nobody's
that one
taking
is
anyone's
a different thing.
Nobody's taking anyone's word for it.
Nah, the DNA one, that's another P entirely. I'll meet you. The stories I've seen are quite shocking, by the way. We'll tell you about that as we go. But as regards to this one, I feel like my social media is my personal space. All right. Me, I don't really do anything. I'm not out there really DMing girls. Well, not now, but back in the day I was kind of all over the place. But now it's really just football talk, and I'm bantering my guys. Arsenal lose, they send me messages. I'm in WhatsApp groups of football. It's my space. It's like where I go to escape from you sometimes, because I can't always want to be with you. I love you, but sometimes I'm trying to watch football and I kind of get like with the football banter, all these things on there. So not saying if you have access to my phone, you're going to find something, but this is what it does to you checking. Now, if you're going there with I'm sure this guy went out last night. Let me check. What's that password? 8856, whatever it is. You go in there and then you now misunderstand the conversation. You just see a babe. Not really going into details as to why they're having this conversation. You misunderstand it, and then you start acting out. You could even take it a step. There's some crazy women out there. You could just go a step further. How dare you message my man if I ever, and I mean ever. And that's it. He blows something. Or you go on there and you don't find anything. Now you feel guilty for not trusting your man and all that type of stuff.
I don't really think it's worth the stress. Over a year. Because like when I go on his Instagram, I don't go because I'm looking for him. I'm not going because I'm looking for signs of cheating. When I go on his Instagram, I'm going out of boredom. Like, oh yeah, I don't read all the messages on my phone. Like, what's happening on his phone? And you know how you're talking about it. It's like you're being disturbed. Like when I'm on your Instagram, I'm not disturbing you because you could be in another room, you can be in another country, you can be in another city. How am I disturbing you by having access to your phone exactly? How am I physically disturbing you?
What are you looking for, dear?
Sometimes I'm just looking at your pictures. Sometimes
if you touch my phone now, you know.
But the thing is, it's about communication. Do you get? So like you talked about what if he goes out one night and he's with his friends and blah blah blah, and one of the girls messages him on Instagram. So for me, right? If I'm going out, my boyfriend knows. If he goes out, he knows. He knows who I'm out with. If anything happens,
Nothing
I know.
is wrong with that.
Yeah. If anything happens, I know who to call to ask how far. He didn't come home last night. You know what I mean? If anything happens. So I know what's happening in his life. So I know the girls in his life. I know the men in his life. If somebody sends him a DM, and I've already seen the way they've been speaking from before. Do you know what I mean? I already understand the sort of relationship they have.
I think you're in someone's business. I know he's your man, but still.
If he's my man, then his business is my business.
Simi, you're out of order in this one. You are out of order. You need to step down.
If he's my man, then his business is my business. I mean, like, if you're married to a person, right, you guys share everything. You share a house.
Are you married to him?
I was talking about people getting married,
people
who are married. But when you're married to a person, right, you share a house.
Yeah.
You share bank accounts sometimes, or you share money. You share children.
That is never
you even share your
the way
bodies.
to go.
You even share your body.
We share body. Oh yeah.
When you're married.
You kind of have to do those things. Yeah, true.
You share a bed. You share everything. Why is social media out of it?
It is because it's mine. Do you know what you're saying?
There's no such thing as mine.
So Simi, if your boyfriend tells you, okay, before you guys had access to each other's Instagram and all that stuff, and then you just maybe who asked who first, Steph? You said it was a situation that happened, right?
Yeah.
Okay, say for example he says, babe, you're like, babe, can I have access to your Instagram? And he's like, nah, I don't want you to see it. You know, there's nothing on there. Are you going to start feeling suspicious? Like, why is he saying no?
It's weird. I would have to ask.
But why can't you take his word for it? If you really love him and trust him.
Should I tell you why?
Why?
If he really loves me and trusts me and he has nothing to hide, then there's nothing wrong with it.
If you really love him and trust him, then you take his word for it for saying he has nothing to hide. So what is your problem? Why are you in this business?
Even before I had his Instagram on my phone, like there'll be times I would pick up his phone and I would browse through and I'd ask him, I would say like, babe, I'm going through your Instagram, is that okay? And he's like, no problem, because he had nothing to hide and he loved me and trust me. If he said no, I would respect him, but I'll be questioning, why are you saying no? Like, it sets alarm bells. Bear in mind, I've been in that situation before where a man didn't let me go on his phone and he was maybe cheating on me. There were babes on his phone. So, you know what I mean?
Do you think maybe that's why you're,
No.
You don't think so?
I feel like, generally speaking, if you don't have anything to hide, then what's the big deal? Like, if we're in a relationship, we're a partnership, you and I together. So we're now in a situation where sometimes, like, I'm in a meeting or I'm at work and I might get an important DM on my phone and it pops up on his phone. He will now reply on my behalf. So we have boundaries. The messages we won't reply. He won't reply to my friends unless it's like he's a friend of my friend.
Yeah.
He'll reply. But if it's somebody toasting me, he won't reply, but he'll see the message. And I have no problem with him seeing the message. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm just not comfortable with this. And don't say because I'm not in a relationship, right? I do have some experience, albeit it lasted all of 2 months, but that's not the point.
Okay,
Point
so-
is, you cannot go through my social media, and I really hope people
what I would say
agree
is,
with me.
I know. So what I would say is try it first. If you know generally you have nothing to hide and nothing to be afraid of,
I can't
try
try
it.
it.
Why can't you try
That's
it?
the one being away from
Why can't
Babcock
you
who
try
say,
it?
this Segun, I've never spoken to him in a while. Hey. You know those heys were like 5 Ys? There's something going on in there. I was talking about this in my while. When
And then-
people add extra letters, you gotta be suspicious.
Yeah, but Segun, let me tell you something.
Nah, I'm not
let me
doing
tell you
that.
something.
I'm sorry.
A girl messaging you is not you cheating on her. It's how you respond to that girl.
How many Nigerian women understand what you're saying though? Just the small one hey
No,
on
no,
your
no,
phone.
no, no. Don't generalize us.
I'm not
Fair enough.
generalizing. I'm saying
Yes,
how
you-
many?
There are plenty of us.
that understand that kind of understand
Women
things when you
have
say.
sense.
So if someone puts like you go on your man's Instagram and there's a few love struck emojis, not just the one love struck, like 5 on that picture, like you've seen like 3 times. Once you start asking questions,
You'll ask questions, but it depends on how you respond to those messages. If you ignore those messages, I'm like, okay, fair enough. If you shut it down, I'm like, okay, fair enough. If you now respond with love struck emojis, question mark.
yeah,
Question mark.
not even like one.
Question mark. No. Unless it's your
I like
sister.
reciprocating the
unless
love,
it's your
oh.
sister or your mom. Who are you sending love struck emojis to? Why?
I love people. You're my friend. I want to send you a love struck emoji, just like you sent me. You sent me 5. I'm sending you 1. One is even out of respect for the woman I'm with.
Yoruba demons in the building. No wonder.
Simi Drey, you
We've
are wrong,
seen.
and I am not going to accept your
We've seen it.
explanation. I do not accept
So, Segun,
it.
how many successful relationships have you been in?
Now, this is not about. This is a personal attack. This has
It's
been
not a
happening
personal.
since 4 o'clock.
I'm asking.
How
Because
many,
me,
how
I'm-
many successful relationships have I been in? Quite a few. Hopefully,
When?
none of them are really
When?
listening. There was one in 2014, was it?
Wow.
I mean, the girl was cute, you know. Like, Sheka, really love you. You know, you're so special. I'm like, I know. But obviously, I messed things up. And then we came back together again, trying to form rekindling the love
Okay, so-
that was. But
so-
even at that, right, let me tell you something that happened. So one day, she asked me for my Twitter password. Actually, yeah, that she did ask me. I gave her. That was because I knew nothing is happening there. Nothing. Even if, because she's the kind of person that, you know, so this thing also varies with people now. You're this kind of person. You're calm, you know, you don't have issues. There are people that just the slightest high from one babe, they've lost it. She's that kind of person. So she did go on there. I don't know why I even give her. I must have been, I don't know, maybe had a few drinks or something. So then I gave her my password and then she went through it and she was like, she now called me. I did.
But did you have her
password?
password as well?
No, she didn't.
It's just
I
one-sided
didn't
thing.
ask because it was just a one-off, right? As soon as she told me she was done. I see the way I changed my password. I put like 5 different numbers in there. I'm like, nah, you're not getting another chance at this. So yeah, there you go. I have been in, and I'm not comfortable with doing that. That doesn't mean you should not trust me because I don't want to share my social media with you. You follow me on social media now. You see what's going on my page. You can go through my comments if you are trying to know about my business. But that I'll leave my DMs and everything open to you. No.
So I've done it. I've done both ways.
If you trust me and love me, you take my word for it.
Let
And
me
that's
tell you.
the
Let me tell
ground
you.
I'm
It goes.
dying
It
on.
goes. It goes beyond trust. It goes beyond trust. Let me tell you, because I've been in both situations where I've had access to, like, my boyfriend, for example. I have access to everything. I know everything that's going on in his
Wait,
life.
which other socials do you have access to? Is Twitter as well?
So he has access to my phone. It's only my Instagram that's on his phone, but he knows my password,
Yeah.
and I know his phone password.
Hey.
So if he's chilling,
She-
I can pick up his phone
What
and I
games
can.
are you playing?
So
Sorry.
it's not even games, you know what I mean? But like, I'm the kind of person, at the beginning of our relationship, I said that for me, it's about communication, it's about trust, and we need to talk about everything. I want to know what's happening in your life. I want you to know what's happening in my life.
Then let me tell you. Don't go through my phone to say, oh yeah,
So
that's
wait,
what
let
he
me
did
let
today.
me let me finish. Let me land. So I want you to know what's happening in my life. Like, I don't want anything to be off limits from you because I see you as somebody I could spend the rest of my life with. Whatever I have is yours. Whatever you have is mine.
Works
Yes.
that's how it is?
Yes, that's how
I
it
have
is.
to give you my thing. Can't you just manage what you have and then we just kind of figure it out together? Why is what is yours is mine and all those things? You see these
ladies will tell
yeah,
you.
these marriage
Like-
vows, they
like-
have to be checked.
Like,
Because
ladies-
some of these things they say at the altar, Buddy and so I'm like, hey, let's calm down. Hey, I mean, buddy, yeah, but so, hey, wait, I'll give you my soul to eternity. Hello. I'm not about that too. But that's enough. Yeah, anyway, you know what? Let's open the phone lines. 015150999, 015151999, and 08102650209. Call in and chime in. Let's get your thoughts on this. I absolutely disagree with Simi, but then she does it. Works for her. One day, God forbid, no, don't see what surprise there.
Actually, I've done it before.
Do you like what
No.
say?
When I was doing my A levels, there's this guy I was dating. It was a long distance relationship. Now he was the one who said I should take his Facebook password, and I was like, "Oh, that's cute." We were in high school, so I gave him my Facebook password as well. So one day, maybe like after 6 months, 7 months, maybe a year of dating, I can't remember, I went through his DMs. That's how, live and direct, I saw him asking a girl on Facebook to be his girlfriend. And I was like, what's going on here? She was not like, oh yeah, I can be your girlfriend and blah blah blah. She now gave him her number on Facebook. So I called the babe.
Jeez.
No, the thing is, I don't have issues with the girl.
Of course you don't.
Like,
that's why you took her number.
So I called her number just to know. So I called her and I was like, hi, is this blah blah blah? She says yes. I was like, oh, blah blah gave me your number. You're his girlfriend, right? She was like, yes. I was like, okay, he just told me to say hi, to check up on you and everything because we're in the same country as well. So like, hope you're good.
Come on.
And we ended the call. Wow. So that was my conversation. Like I said, I don't have any beef with the girl because she didn't know that my boyfriend was dating me. I had beef with my boyfriend.
So why didn't you take it up with him? Why call the poor girl and ask you a question?
I had to confirm.
Your eyes too much.
I had to confirm. So I had confirmation from the babe. I now called him. Thank goodness, because I had his Facebook profile. I knew that this man was cheating on me. I knew that this man didn't have sense. And I knew it was time to break up the relationship.
There's no need for insults. Oh, fine, it was cheating, yeah, but what's the no sense for? Come on, that's out of order, Simi. I'm not going to accept it.
Please. Should I tell you why he didn't have sense? Segun, have you seen me? Have you seen a homie?
What, you're a snack?
Oh,
I mean, that is debatable.
I'm a homie.
Nah, you don't know that. We can't take your word for it.
You can't take my word for it.
You look good, but are you a snack?
I'm a homie.
Maybe that's a stretch.
I'm a homie.
I'll say you are more like a quick biscuit.
Segun, the only reason you're saying that is because your head is so big, your mask can't even cover your face.
I bought a slim mask. What are you talking about?
So to you, obviously, I'm like a snack. But for everyone with normal size heads,
okay.
I'm a homie.
Congratulations today. All right, we're going to go on a break. This is Talk Tuesday. Brought to you by Fidelity Bank, and we're having a battle of the sexes with Simi. And yeah, very interesting conversation. You can be a part of this. Again, you can tweet us as well at the Beat 999FM and share your thoughts. Personally, you know my thoughts in this, of course. No, you can't go through my phone. Thank you very much. We're going to go on a break and be back to take your messages.